Low sodium? Low sodium? What in the world are we talking about? So I actually did a previous review on this good to go meal, which is absolutely delicious, by the way. And I don't want to be too uptight because I recognize that dehydrated or freeze-dried meals, they have to have quite a bit of sodium in there to as a preservative. I get it. However, to market something as low sodium, I actually had to refer back to a previous video of mine, there's my ugly little face, because I couldn't find the nutrition facts because I had finished eating my meals. And look at that, look at that. I flash it just for a moment. It says sodium 500 milligrams with only 10 grams of protein. 500 milligrams. Guys, good to go. How in the world are you getting away with calling this low sodium? What? My dad had a stroke in his mid-60s because his body reacts poorly to sodium and salt. And I'm, going to be watching my own sodium intake because he was a fairly healthy guy and he could go out and run a few miles, but he had a stroke. So I want to be very, very careful with my sodium intake. So when I come across a brand that says low sodium, I get it. I get it. It's less sodium than, let's say, for example, Alpine Air. I get it. When you look at them, they are twice the amount of sodium for the same amount of calories. However, they also have over twice the amount of protein. So it actually keeps me full longer. I'm actually not even going to get that one because that's still quite a bit of sodium. So I'm going to kind of strike the balance right here and not go for good to go, but actually go with Peak Refuel. Check this out right here. On their coconut curry, their sodium content is about the same as good to go, but they're actually ethical about it. They don't necessarily claim anywhere that this is low sodium. There's still sodium in there, but also it's twice the amount of protein as good to go. So if I'm gonna smash sodium into my system, I'm gonna make darn sure that there's some protein in there and it's actually worthwhile. So good to go. If you guys are listening to this, maybe be a little ethical and maybe post your nutrition facts instead of just claiming on your page, it's low sodium, because I'm not a nutritionist. I'm just a lowly little backpacker mountaineer dude. But even I can see after this showed up in the mail that the sodium at 500 milligrams for one serving, I don't think that's low sodium.